And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you out to the final volleyball game of the day here on ACEL weekend 2024-25. I'm Doug Gann with 446 Sports, bringing you all of the championships this year for ACEL Athletics. 3 down, just the boys' varsity game to go before we switch gears and head over to Tioga for football. But right now, it's varsity boys action between the 12-0 and number 1 seed CHA Northeast Flame. They are red hot coming into this one
Yes,
and
they are.
looking to take care of business against the number 2 seed 10-2 from right
Glowing.
here in central Louisiana. Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics Storm in this one. Again, they come in with a record of 10-2 and number 2 seed overall. Again, I am Doug Gann. Welcome in my broadcast partner, Chuck Perkins.
Hey, Doug, I'm glad to be here. And one thing I have noticed between all the girls' games that we've done so far and the boys that are fixing to do, they're a little bit taller. And in doing so, they had to raise the net as well.
Not for me, they wouldn't. Well, let's head down courtside and get this thing kicked off.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the ACEL Varsity Boys State Championship game. We have the Alexandria Homeschool Storm versus the CHA Flame. We will start with our reserves for Alexandria. Number 20, Jonah Castillo. Number 12, Lucas Green. And number 10, Hudson Hall. Your starters, senior number 7, Evan Evans. 8th grade number 9, Noah Axon. Senior libero number 19, Ty Brown. Senior number 15, Lincoln Powell. Senior number 24, Mason Cordova. Senior number 18, Johnny Shields. And senior number 30, Noah Walker. Assistant coach for the Storm, Claire Elliott. And your head coach, Jimmy White. Reserves for the Flame. Number 2, Ace Ivy. Number 27, Jet Ivy. And your starters, sophomore libero number 12, Brody Owens. Senior number 11, Dalton Owens. Junior number 32, Cash Frizzell. Senior number 54, Jonathan Guyton. Senior number 8, Jace Lee. Freshman number 30, John Carter Nieswander. And senior number 34, Jared Aaron. Assistant coach for CHA, Jackson Miles. And your head coach, Raymond Perrin. At this time, we'd like to ask you to please rise and players make your way to the middle of the court for our prayer and national anthem. Let's pray. Father God, we thank you for this afternoon that you have given to us, Lord, to come here and to play volleyball. Lord, I thank you for these young men, these student athletes that you have gifted. Lord, I pray that you would keep them safe as they play this afternoon for the state championship game. Lord, we pray that you would be glorified in all that we do. Lord, we thank you for sending your Son to die in our place. Lord, that if we repent, we turn back to you, Lord, that we would receive salvation through the blood of Jesus Christ. Lord, we thank you for that truth. Lord, we thank you for this banner of competitive nature, Lord, that we recognize what's truly important. Lord, that we would give you glory this evening. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Oh, it's proudly ringing at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and from to first oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave? What
And Chuck, there we have it. It is time to get this varsity boys state championship underway. Rousing edition of the national anthem. And you just see the sportsmanship that ACEL is all about. Glad to be a part of this, and this one should be one of those good ones.
It should be indeed. And looking forward to this last one here at Pineville High School. Great competition we've seen so far here. And then we're going to wrap it up a little bit later on over there at Tioga High School for the 8-man. But, enjoy this volleyball while we have it here. And this is going to be some great stuff here today.
Indeed, it is. You heard the starters, you see the officials, and we are ready to get this thing going. Looking out as folks are called out, and we're spotted one out, and the young man, number 32, Cash Frizzell. He's got the long hair, got the headband, a name like Cash. Brother, you better be ready to go.
Yep, yep. I don't know if they're betting or not, but just say the money's on him, right?
Oh, they could. Look, that's a great country and western name.
Well,
I mean, Cash and Frizzell. Dude, come on.
Gotta wonder if that was
First service is a cross, and that's number 34. Jared Perrin making that happen. He just hammered that one through. Don't forget, we'll be naming our 446 Sports Player of the Game.
A little bit different that the home team chose the right side, like everybody else has been on the left.
Indeed, it is. A very different speed. That good block right there on the front side.
Good dig out, too. Over here by the flame.
That one goes out. Good job by number 30, John Carter Neiswanger, to watch that one go. Boy, a lot of familiar names on that Flame team from their sisters, I expect, that were just playing earlier.
Sisters, cousins, one of the two.
Good job of centering that one back in so that it is playable. Going up in the middle, but a good block by Mason Quartermont. And he will go back to serve. So they've got them up there as visitor and home. We've got the Flame as the 1 seed, but needless to say, Not concerned about the scoreboard that you see up at the top of it.
Just read the name.
Just read it on our Wallace Eye Associate scoreboard down at the bottom. And that will keep you up with everything. It may have disconnected, Chuck, unless you made it 3-1.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I dare that's that it.
That one drops in, and good work over there by number 8, Jace Lee. Yeah, 4-1 now.
Okay. I'm just making sure I get the service mark on the right one too.
Good dig out there by the libero here for the Storm. Big work right there in the middle by Jonathan Guyton. And the Flame, I'm not even going to say how they're starting this one.
Yeah, about them.
It's on fire.
Yes, they are.
Look, they've got him as Ty Brown doing big work there as a libero. They just set it to different sides, and it's got the Storm a little bit confused.
Yeah, right
on
there.
This one.
Don't know which way the wind blows.
Oh, it's been a long day, folks. I'll tell you that.
Another 4 hours, Doug.
Until the football game?
Well, about another 8 hours then.
A little short serve there.
Says you.
Certainly purposeful and out. And that's a big 7-1 start. We'll see if Coach White is going to get a timeout, and he does. And look at the Flame. They are pumped up. See a sign across the way. It says they're coming in hot.
There we go.
And indeed they are.
Andy Minio.
Right? Say it with me. Minio. Yeah. Great crowd that is in here, as you might expect. The Storm from right here in Alexandria area, Alexandria Homeschool Association. Flame, no stranger to this part of town, Chuck, as they've been down here in basketball. They come down in volleyball for sure. Talk just a little bit about everything.
I'm trying to remember as far as football or basketball.
Basketball, football.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
not a football school, basically. They may play it, but I don't know that's not their signature.
We'll see. Powerhouse John Paul the Great getting ready to go in football. Expected to take another championship home in that one.
Hit outside the pole, apparently.
And that's what the call is. They're 8-1 now.
You know, and the scoreboard people, they may have it, not necessarily that they're the home team and the visitors. It might be just easier for them which side.
Yeah, side to side. So, but again, there's no bottom of the ninth or any of that. So home and away doesn't really matter when it comes to this. Back deep to serve. That's Noah Walker. Or just good attempt at a save. But I'm telling you what, the work of big number 54, that's Jonathan Guyton. And we'll see him move back into serve.
54, yep.
First time that we've seen Dalton Halls make his way in.
Little longer.
Little too much state championship power going on with him.
Just a smidge.
Evan Avance checking in. Oh, looking for the ball. Going to be out. That was close. Storm making a little bit of recovery here. And that one going to be back now, swung over.
Oh, wow. What a dig out by the libero. Beautiful. Into that.
Yeah, good work, 11 and 27. That's Dalton Alls and Jet Ivy but they were in the net. Both of these squads, and it's the difference of the game. The blocks are set up a lot better,
Yes.
as you might expect.
Nice service there for an extra point.
Skims the top of the net and now set up trying to finish it off, but that one is blocked and it will go again over there. 7-point lead here in game one.
Kind of looked like he hit that one down a little bit too low into the net, but
Did.
and just like that one.
Yeah, Dalton Hall's not able to get it over the net, and talking about it just a bit.
And it's infectious.
A little shocking. Cash going to make his way back in. Right over the block it went.
That's very close.
Almost like they grab it and push it over there. I don't know if he got that off his chin or where that was dug out from. Again, there's a lot of that that's very close. That gets an NBA carry or a non-carry.
Yeah. Yeah, not carry. Wow.
Went up for that one, did Evan Avance, and just into the net, and that ends a long volley. Certainly both of those players on both of those teams grabbing a little wind.
Somebody touched the net.
Yeah, it's gonna
54.
No, they're gonna give the point. They're gonna call the net on Mason Fortemont. Not sure what the complaint is. We'll try to listen in. Checking the serves again. This is what we saw earlier in the game to make sure that the service is correct. But a question like this too will give you a minute to get your legs back under you too.
And also get the scoreboard right.
Question is Jed Ivey the one that's supposed to be back serving?
Leave it to the DJ to pull some
That's right.
interference music.
You know, in basketball, you get a technical.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's out of order, we're not sure of this. They'll get together and discuss this one. Perfect. Not seen an announcer get thrown out before.
I have.
I think there's been too many ejections in ACEL.
I saw one in baseball. Guy played 3 blind mice and umpire threw me.
Right. That'll happen. Still trying to get an idea. Can't get clarification. So
The service goes over.
So they lost service because they served out of order. Officials timeout. We're seeing if they award the point.
They lost the point.
Well, or are they adding one to?
It was 6:15, 15-6 for them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Well, yeah.
And here we go, back to action following that serve out of turn.
No, there's their point. I guess technically at this stage of the game, they've made their point.
I guess you could say that. I wish you wouldn't, but I guess you could. That one up and ready to go. Storm trying to climb back into this one. Good blocking again off the gym. Goodness gracious, the net defense of the Storm is pretty solid.
Good way to get it back from that net so somebody can at least.
Trying for the block and going right through the block was number 30, Noah Walker. And following that serve out of turn, it's been the momentum that the Storm team has needed.
Kind of quenched the flame a little bit.
Indeed. That one is out at 14-10. Very competitive game one here. Best of 5 will decide the Varsity Boys State Championship for 2024-25. That one stays in, and the point goes over. Now it is a 3-point game. That one out as well. Boy, just tried to push it back into that back corner and didn't quite get it to go.
I think Flame coach is going to want a timeout soon. She did take one not too long. No, it wasn't him.
Good job up at the net with the block.
Nice dodge.
Wow, and all the way back. That's 6 straight following. A lot of questioning in this one. And the Flame talked him into it,
fingertip,
saying that it was a tip. So that score will now, instead of 14-13, will go 15-12. And service will finally be back over to Jet Ivy. Well, those two big men are battling.
Yes, they are.
Up front. Cash flies that one deep out the backside, and it is 15-13 now. Checking in is number 18. That's Johnny Shields. In, and that is going to be a point for the Storm. High scoring affair. That's the competitiveness that we thought we would see in there.
Absolutely. Just back and forth kind of situation.
Early on, I am very impressed with the senior Jonathan Guyton and the work he's doing up around the net. And just back in the middle, he's dug several of these, was able to finish on that one. And back to serve now is 34, Jared Perrin. What work? That's gonna. You can play it off the ceiling.
On your side, you're right.
Good block up front. They'll reset for Cash. That's another one of those that'll tire folks out.
Look
Oh,
at
what
there.
a save! This is just trying to clear it out and get it out of there here. They'll try it one more time. That block is there again, and it's just point and counterpoint in this one, and that one flies out.
One minute left to go. Just kidding. There's no time on this.
They all know that.
I know. Somewhere someone went, what?
No, somewhere someone went, what?
Okay. Fair.
Wow. Good block inside. That's Lincoln Powell. He and Quartermont have been solid along the front line.
Tied up at 16.
Remember, it was 14-7 when the out-of-turn
Yeah.
service was called. Powell's taken over in this one along the net.
Almost bullying around that plane a little bit.
Yeah, he's out is going to be called there and will be knotted back at 17. Quickly getting to the line and letting that one go. Boy, nearly getting that one. That's the libero that has made his way in. That's Brody Alds. Brody's a sophomore for this Flame team.
What a dig at the,
yeah,
at the
absolutely.
floor.
It hit the scoreboard there, so
I guess as long as it's shown your side.
that one goes deep and it's out. Knotted back at 18. And remember, this is a race to 25, but you got to win by 2. And this thing has been very tight throughout. Service goes long there from Walker. And it'll go back over to the Flame. Race to 25 in these, and it's best of 5. Powell sends another one, and he's on his game. Lincoln Powell, the senior. Checking back in now is Avance, who makes his way back in. Good work near side. 27, Jet Ivy. Big one coming up tonight. LSU and Texas A&M. Battle of Undefeateds, and it'll be first place in the SEC. Who would have thunk it?
You would have thunk it.
That one is in. Lincoln Powell dominating in this one early on. His work around the net and his ability to finish has been is keeping the Storm round.
Good way to bash that one down into their arms where it couldn't make it over the net on the block. Back.
Into the net there, and it will give the advantage here, 21-20 to the Flame. This is one of those, if you can come in and take this one, either one of them, you're basically stealing this from the other team. because it has been such a back and forth battle. You set the tone and give yourself the upper hand in this.
Yeah.
But settle in and expect 5 strong sets out of this. Hudson Hall will check in. I think maybe the first time that we've seen he'll come in to serve. This one you just sit back and kind of watch. It's one of those, just a battle of the two, clearly the two best teams in this boys varsity division. That one is out 23-21 here in game 1. Storm going to do anything they can, Chuck, to keep this from getting to that 25 point.
So they got their 2-point separation at this point.
Oh, that's huge. That is big time.
You're right.
Boy, Jonathan Guyton, and we've talked about him all throughout. And, boy, if they get that slam down, then this thing's knotted up again. Now you got a chance for the game point. That hits the judges' stand, and that'll be game 1 over to the CHA Northeast Flame. They will take this one 25-21 for game 1. We got a 3-minute break in this one.
Did you hear from some of our sponsors that make all this possible for you to watch it for free?
That's right. And we'll be back right after this from Jason Hawk. And
this month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Want to shine online? Restore Media Group has got your back. Are you ready to take control of your online presence? At Restore Media Group, we specialize in reputation awareness, social media management, and boosting your Google rankings. Our mission? To help businesses in Mississippi and Louisiana shine online. Imagine your brand visibility skyrocketing, your social media posts engaging more customers, and your business staying ahead of the competition. Sounds great, right? Well, it gets even better. With services starting at just $299 a month, we offer affordable solutions for businesses of all sizes. Whether you're a small startup or an established company, we've got the tools and expertise to elevate your digital presence. So why stress over the digital world when you can let us handle it? Focus on what you do best, and let Restore Media Group do the rest. Remember, we specialize in our things, so you can specialize in yours. Contact us today at info@restoremedia.com to get started. Transform your business online with Restore Media Group, because your success is our success.
Game 1 in the books. It goes to the Flame of CHA Northeast out of the Monroe area.
It's a new commercial right there at the end there,
It
Doug. What was that?
Restore Media Group. They do all of your social media management. You can reach them at info@restoremediagroup.com if you're looking for online help, Google Analytics, all of that stuff. They'll give you a free consultation. Just reach out to them at info@restoremediagroup.com. Our brand new key to the game sponsor in football as well.
Awesome. That is awesome.
So there you have it. Jonathan Guyton big in game 1 for that one as the Flame win it 25-21. And let me get off of that one and get I don't mean to keep flashing that Ash Rustin score up there at the top.
Oh, darn, hate that.
Be that as it may, and also had the Sadler's Towing scrolling scoreboard across the bottom of it. That one goes out, and he didn't like it at all. And look, he's doing a little celebrating there and it's tough to celebrate when it goes out on you.
Indeed.
Top of the net, but still in play. Boy, good work there by 34, Jared Perrin, the senior. Very senior-laden team on both sides. This is who you expect to be there. You know, we saw a lot of girls action, and it was younger, underclass.
Yeah. Much, yeah, you're right. It's 7th, 8th grade chance.
We saw some 6th grader playing in one of them.
Over the net. Oh, save. Underneath.
Powell hammers that one home, and it is in there. See, so they did correct. Yeah,
Yes.
okay, they've moved it then and and I think that's what I don't think they're as concerned as the 2-1 as they are. This side's got 2 and that side's got 1.
Yeah.
So you can look at their names on our scoreboard, the Wallace High Associates scoreboard that's there. And my man Jonathan Guyton is doing it. In comes the libero, Brody Alls. He'll come in to serve. He replaces Cash Frizzell.
Like you said, that is a phenomenal name.
You got, dude. You better be able to play guitar.
Right? At least carry a tune, not in the bucket either.
Right?
2 hits.
Saying, 2 hits there, so it'll be 3-2.
Not taking it. There we go.
I went off of Quartermont there. Brown gets it back, though, and gets it across. Well, he's been solid for that Storm team. The soft set out of bounds, no good. Dalton Alds unable to finish that, and that'll get the point over and knot this thing up at 3. Don't forget, we still have football to go. It kicks off in about 2.5 hours.
Whew. Yeah, after last night and Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Guyton with the serve there. Quartermont able to save it in. Got to get over, and it does. What a dig there. Oh,
Touch the net, though.
Power on power. Yeah, they are calling the net. And that point is going to go over. Like they gave the point to.
They gave it to Storm.
Okay, they gave it to Alexandria there. This is the way it was until about the 20-point range for them. They were both tied up. A little stutter step, but Powell's able to get that one.
Free gift across on that one. Trying to make them pay.
Jumped a little early and anticipating that did Jet Ivy. But good work over there. I believe, was that 7 or 30 that did that?
I think I was number 7.
Yeah, Avon's. It was a quick serve. And I don't think that the Flame were ready for it, but the whistle blew. 6-4 now. First real lead that Alexandria has had on the afternoon. Outside the foul pole. There you have it. Sorry, it's baseball season.
That's it.
I'm stuck with that. Somewhere somebody's listening going, that's not what that's called. I understand that. It's been all Alexandria the last few series here. Killed that one.
Little oxygen there to see if the flame is coming back to life.
See? Again, tonight's game in football is John Paul the Great. Where'd they go? Oh, Chuck, you took that one, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
That's quite all right. No, you don't worry about it. It was John Paul the Great, and I'm not sure who the other team is. Again, we'll name our 446 Sports Player of the Game. It's just our way to give back a little bit to these folks. Big work inside by Mason Quartermont. Acadiana Christian School. So they'll make their way over there from a big day here in volleyball.
I can imagine some of those folks are probably spending the night somewhere.
Yep, having dinner out at Quibido's, perhaps.
A good place.
Good work near side by 34 is Jared Perrin. Go back to game one, and the Flame had got a 14-7 lead before Alexandria came all the way back. Made it a game there, but eventually 25-21 winner for the Flame. Just rearing back and hitting that one. There's a big time block, but a dig out by the libero.
Wall.
A little fake set right there.
Yep.
And then inside the Guyton, but he was not able to control it. The defensive work that's been done by Ty Brown at libero there has just been solid. He'll come over, get him a shot of water, and get ready to get back in there.
Sails out there. Looks like it had a lot of hot air underneath it.
Looked like there was a little bit of a tip, but nobody else said anything, so my eyes perhaps deceived me, and that's not uncommon.
Especially when your glasses are on the table.
Right. Typical case, couldn't find them last night, and they were on my head.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were in the case.
No.
Typical case.
No, on my head.
Oh.
Short serve there by Jet Ivy.
So what you're saying is it was like your glasses that was over your head?
Oh, he's rolling them out now, folks. I implore you to hang in there with us in football, and he won't be on the mic. So
It'll be you and Nick, right?
That's right.
Y'all do such a good job. Really impressed with y'all.
It's all Nick. Cash delivers there. 12-8. Let's see who's going back to serve. That's number 34, Jared Perrin. There's Guyton.
trying to nose their way back in here.
Look, when he is around the net, I'm telling you,
Oh,
he's just
foot over the line.
yeah, he's as big as a forest. That's going to be a foul, and they call that right away. Even a point for that. Coming back across the front line is Noah Axum.
You have a question?
Don't do it. Out on that one. So the service error from Noah Walker.
Negated, and everybody gets a point off of it, basically.
Brody Alds now back to serve. Again, the defensive work that is being made by that young man, Ty Brown. Inside there, and that is Dalton Alds putting that one away. It's just what we saw last game. These two put up points here at 4:46 in the afternoon.
Sweet.
Good dig there down right off the floor. That one stays in, hits just on the line. Good work by Quartermont to send that one to the back line. And checking back in is going to be Evan Avance. And that will send Ty Brown back to serve.
Dig in to get that one.
Once again, long. Not sure what the official in the corners.
He saw a tip. No, they just called it a tip.
Okay.
It's interesting how they use the flags, for so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
Playing footsie with me, Doug.
14-12 now. There you have it. Guyton back to serve. Sends this one back pretty well. And that's going to find its way into the net. We were tied at 14 in game one of that one before things got a little separated. This gave me think the momentum was over on the Alexandria side. That one off the hands of Brown now will make its way back into the side for the Flame. Powell sends that one over and out of bounds. Knotted at 14 here. The race to 25. All-state player for the Flame, Emily Fletcher, retrieves that one.
Yes.
Congratulations to her.
Great gameplay earlier today. Those girls' sports are just phenomenal.
Yep. So ACS won the girls varsity Division I championship, and their boys will play for an 8-man football championship here.
Wow.
Tough sledding in that one as they'll go against a really good John Paul the Great team. But we've seen some crazy things in football.
Indeed, we have.
16-14 now. Powell back to serve in this one.
Oh, like he was trying to figure out what to do with his hands.
Like
And
Ricky
it got
Bobby.
yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's like the ball was getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
That's back-to-back power serves by Powell.
Timeout by the Flame.
Timeout taken as this lead has got extended to 4 for the Storm. They're looking to come back in this one and tie this match up at a game apiece. The run to 25 is on.
Can't help but think of the movie Shrek.
That's exactly right.
So many movies have made songs popular.
Yes.
Not so much the other way. There's an occasional classics, but
Been a long time since 8 o'clock this morning, my friend.
indeed it has been, or 7 something whenever we got up.
Right. Excited to bring you ACEL championship action all weekend long. Appreciate Danny Clear last night for clearing his schedule and getting our semifinal girls action. Well, a big block inside. That is Jet Ivy.
Taking off.
Indeed. I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
Dalton Ald's now back to serve for the Flame.
I like how, one thing I do like about this, and I don't know if this is volleyball across the board, but if there's a contest of something that happens or if they notice, the players approach the officials. There's not all this coaches getting in the midst of anything.
And it's just an explanation. There's not a lot of screaming.
No, it's not.
Well, this music will calm down any escalated situation. Right here waiting for you. That's a good one.
And if you don't know, there's a dance floor on the upper deck on the other side. If you
That's right.
grab your partner
Next to the pizza buffet and the ice cream cone, and there you go.
Grab the roller skates and take a spin around the rink. It's old rink song, man. I'll tell you what.
Yep.
I tried to hold my girlfriend's hand when I skated around the rink once and took about 5 people. So I just sat down.
Right.
Once I got off the rink, I sat down again. Another hand of 4 fingers.
Gave a point over to Alexandria as well.
And took one away from Flame. Serve goes over to Storm as well.
That's Powell, who's been solid in this one. And it's just a whole lot of Storm in game 2.
It tends to be after one of those exchanges, contesting that Storm has seemed to be the beneficiary and start playing a little bit differently.
Rebels basketball over there making their way in. That one is in big time work again. And we've called Jet Ivy over and over in this one. But just a lot of work to do. Alexandria, you get up here. Alexandria has an opportunity just to grind out a couple of them. And there's one on an unseat. You're not even having to do anything other than let the other team. And that's Dalton Alls with the service there that gives the point. Now you have an opportunity as Hudson Hall is going to go back to serve.
And Rivera listened to his teammate tell him, and pull his hands down, let it go.
Big block there at the net. That's Evan Avance and Mason Portemont. 3 points away from tying this thing back up is Alexandria.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good work by Avance down there. Just giving life is what you want to do. Sometimes it's the easier of shots that do it. 23-15, Storm lead this one big.
Quick little look away tip over.
And right, sometimes, Chuck, we talked about this last game. Just go ahead and wrap this one up and come back and regroup and not expend energy trying to come back in one like this.
At what deficit do you concede and go?
Well, it's 24-15 now, so you're one serve away from it, and good service work here by Hudson Hall.
Yeah.
He got the ball when it was 21-15. And that one slammed home there by 24. Or 34, excuse me. That's Jared Perrin. And then as well, 24-17, not an ounce of quit in that Flame team.
Not a single ounce.
This is where the scoring, whether you're serving or not, comes into play too, because you can get a service error out of this, and it be.
I didn't know if you could win off of unless you're serving. That's the question I would have.
Nah, it's not ping pong.
Right, but I mean,
24-18. Hands are on their hips and knees on Alexander. It's almost like they expended a lot of energy there, getting this big lead. Rushed that one over and across.
Luckily, it did make its way.
There's an awful lot of that soft setting because the net play has been so solid. Cash puts that one up. Saying it was tipped. And that's the game 2 in the books. Alexandria takes that one apiece. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to bring you game 3 right after these words from our sponsor.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates. At Wallace Eye Associates, right now.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Want to shine online? Restore Media Group has got your back. Are you ready to take control of your online presence? At Restore Media Group, we specialize in reputation awareness, social media management, and boosting your Google rankings. Our mission? To help businesses in Mississippi and Louisiana shine online. Imagine your brand visibility skyrocketing, your social media posts engaging more customers, and your business staying ahead of the competition. Sounds great, right? Well, it gets even better. With services starting at just $299 a month, we offer affordable solutions for businesses of all sizes. Whether you're a small startup or an established company, We've got the tools and expertise to elevate your digital presence. So why stress over the digital world when you can let us handle it? Focus on what you do best and let Restore Media Group do the rest. Remember, we specialize in our things, so you can specialize in yours. Contact us today at info@restoremedia.com to get started. Transform your business online with Restore Media Group, because your success is our success.
We are back to Pineville High School. We're tied at 1 apiece between the Alexandria Storm, and the CHA Flame, CHA Northeast Flame.
So that would mean they're from the
Monroe
area.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, from
Nick,
Monroe.
one of Nick's favorite places,
That's right. Just east of it. Anyway.
especially this year.
Back to serve on the Flame. That is Jared Perrin. Guyton was kind of quiet in game 2. Had a big game 1. But very quiet, and that's worked by Cash Frizzell.
Trying to think of a time to leave you from over here, Doug.
Uh-oh.
I mean, not for a little while yet, but trying to narrow down that time frame if I want to wait till
I'd say about 6 o'clock.
5:45 or 6. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hate to leave too soon, but
Good thing your stuff's already set up.
right.
That one drops down low, and an early 3-0 lead for the Flame in this one, and a timeout has been whistled. Coach Jimmy White not wanting to let a big run come on to start things off. Let's take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Back to action we go. Flame of CHA Northeast takes the lead back in this one. They won game 1 by a score of 25-21, but it was Alexandria 25-18 in game 2. That's got us where we are here. There's Guyton, who was missing in game 2, was all about it in game 1.
Gotten a little pumped up here in this game. Couple good blocks there.
Boy, that'll kill you out of a serve when you've got it going. Perrin put that one into the top of the net. Looked like he was trying to split the zone there by the Storm. Dr. Carpenter's made it in the house. And that one right back from Quartermont puts it in the net. Trying for that ace, and instead it goes the other way. This is Brody Alds.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 2 players kind of got tied up with each other. That was Quartermont and Johnny Shields.
Can't occupy the same space at the same time.
That'll get you. Jenny, no matter where that ball is served, it went right into the hands of Ty Brown.
Oh, goodness. A little short on getting over the net there.
Quickly coming in is Jonah Castillo. I don't know if anybody was ready for that one. Guyton was ready for it. Look at the work and the effort by that young man. Goodness gracious.
Thought that one was going to make it up here for a second there.
If you're not impressed by the hustle and the work of Ty Brown, I don't know.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Guyton back to serve now with his Flame leading 7-2.
Just a tip-up setup on that one.
Work in the net, 27 and 11. That is Ivy and Alds. Jet and Dalton, respectively.
All just fun to watch on that court.
Yeah.
After a point. Next level excitement.
I'm telling you, it goes directly at Brown wherever he's at. Here's Guyton again looking to get the Flame into double digits. Fourth hit sends the point over to. What we're looking at, Chuck.
Okay. He just got on the 0, and I was.
Well, that's the Libero jersey.
Yeah, that's what had me confused.
I get that.
Doesn't take much.
Look at the difference in games here, as this has been an 11-2 start for the Flame. Yeah, and that one was easy pickings for Johnny Shields.
Yeah, they kind of gave him that one, set him up for it. Definitely not on purpose, but it was just, like I said, it was easy.
He saw where folks had cleared out and had the angle and just spiked it home. That is Ty Brown that will sit back ready to deliver this serve. He just sat back and put that one over. Good work. Just ate up Brody Alds that time.
He did. 11-4 Flame. Service by the Storm right now.
Yeah, Storm trying their best to get back, and that Brown puts it right into the net.
That would count as a double hit or not?
No, it went off the hand and his face. Needless to say, Flame opening up a big lead in this pivotal game 3. Winner of this game will need just one to clinch the state championship. And Powell back to being effective there. He had a great second game. Well, that ball just gets on him so quick.
It does.
Good work from the near side. And there's Frizzell and Alls switching places. Cash will come back in. Let's see, we got Jace Lee back there set to serve. First time that we've seen him back there.
Down.
And Quartermont was trying for the spike, and I don't think he realized he was further from the net than he thought he was.
15-5. Got the
Flame running away with this one. Not so fast as Quartermont, though. Castilla will come out and swapping places with him as Hudson Hall. Good work net side by Quartermont and Avance.
hit the other guy that came out of bounds over here.
And they do change it over. So 16-6.
Good catch.
Coach Raymond Perrin getting there, and really haven't seen him needing to do much today. Gets up and discusses that. There you have it.
Two diving attempts. 18 coming in there.
18?
Yeah.
And 30, it looks like.
30 is Noah Walker.
Okay.
Jonathan.
Well, from that side. That's what I saw. 30 over there. Okay. So 18 is Johnny Shields, and 30 on this side, John Carter. Nice wanger. 17-7 now, and running away with it. Running away with it is the Flame. Well, still some time to get back in it, but boy, it's been a dominant performance here in game 3.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, great work by Ty Brown. Big time spike off the hands of Dalton Alds.
Jonathan Guyton, I mean, he's just on his game, too.
Indeed he is. Guyton, one of the seniors on this senior-laden squad. They'll be much, much younger next year. Hit the top of the net, but Guyton's able to corral that. Went off of Frizzell and back to a 10-point margin. Well, you really got to put on a run here to get back into this game.
Yeah.
Oh, and a collision here near the table, and both of them hop up.
I love watching Libero over here for the Flame.
Yeah, Brody Alds and Cash Frizzell. And that one flies out. A little too much emotion that time.
Yeah.
19-9.
Alls just a 10th grader, too, as their Libero.
Powell sends that one. Thought it might have been out, but you can't take that chance.
Wow. Well-placed shot there just over the net.
Jace Lee has been that emotional spark when he comes in. 30-27. Swap plays. So Jet Ivy comes back in, and John Carter will come out. Good work in the middle. And this is one of those games that's been all flame.
You know, it was good to see Flame get their emotions checked after that last game. They kind of had a little bit of words on the court amongst one another. You see that they've gotten some things together. And
they call it, and it's 21-10 now. Yeah, emotion of a state title game. I mean, this is it, and this is the last game for a lot of these young men. 6 seniors for Alexandria and 4. So 10 guys will be playing their last game here. Ty Brown is one of those, given everything that he's got out there, 22-10. And Flame just a couple of serves away from putting game 2 in the books. 3, correction. Good block net side by Jet Ivy. And we've called Jet
yes.
in this. Going to fall short of it, of the net, was Dalton Alds.
$12-point differential
With
right here.
2
close.
to go to,
yeah.
with 2 to go to finish it.
Definitely can't consider this a
That was
concessioning area for them.
No, this is you're trying to get this one over with now and move on. If you are the Flame, you just want to wrap this up as quick as you can.
Yep.
That one goes to Brown, who digs it. Good block there again, and these guys are going to call that out, so give the point. But still like the work that's done there around the net, 24-12. And again, you can win this one just on an errant serve. Thumb's got to get that over. Yeah, it was just too out of sorts. You don't want to get too comfortable in this one, because how you finish this is how you'll start game 4. Setting it up for Cash.
Whoa.
He gets that into the net, 24-14. Got a feeling this is going to end on an errant serve. I don't know that. I don't know. And that's Noah Walker that puts that one down, 24-15. And had it not been such a big deficit,
Yeah.
but it seems like that the Flame kind of took their foot off the gas, but they wrap this one up and they'll take game number 3, and they lead it 2-1. They are 1 game away from the championship. Alexandria's got some work to do. They'll have to win the next 2. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching ACEL Championship Volleyball right here on 446.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
back we go. We are here on the campus of Pineville High School, getting ready for what is game number 4 in this one. You see that up there, utilizing all of the scoreboard now. They've got the period as 4, which it's game 4 now.
Somebody finally figured it. Hey, look, we can use this for this, use this for this. And
2 games to 1. Service will be to the Storm, and they need this one. This is, of course, a must-win. Championship game, perhaps, for the Flame. Storm are going to have to win the final 2. Again,
both of them will come out and try to make a statement early.
Flame came into this one ranked number 1, and somebody's losing their marbles on the other side.
Oh, dear.
Good work. Oh, Powell, they need him. He had a tremendous game, too, is what led that surge to the 28-15 lead there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been Guyton, it's been Jet Ivy in this one, in the 2 wins. Good block, but it's going to go out. But it was a great effort by Noah Walker and Lincoln Powell.
Keep that positive camaraderie up. It seems it helps the Flame throughout the game.
Yep, indeed it does. That's going to hit the pole twice, and that will move the Flame up in this one to 2-1. Getting a run early is what the Flame have been able to do in the 2 games that they won. Chuck, they're up in this one 3-1 behind the service of Jared Perrin.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, still to come is our Player of the Game award, or I'm sorry, the MVP award. And it's up for grabs right now.
Yes, and I'm just going to say that I'm sure that what was I going to say?
And you were saying that Nick is on his way to Tioga to get ready for football tonight.
So hopefully he's not home taking a nap.
Right. I can't swear that I won't sleep on the way over.
Well,
Guyton puts that one in. Up on the net.
No.
Had one almost stop on top of the net. We saw one roll down the net in the girls' game.
Yep.
Cash registers the big spike there.
What?
Well, Tony, you got to follow along with me.
I was.
Okay.
Just letting you have your glory there.
I think part of the biggest thrill of this game, that one is in, is watching Brody Alds and Frizzell switch places on the court.
Yes, I agree.
Alds gives up a few pounds to Frizzell without a doubt, and Alds doesn't care. He's right there in it. That one is on the line, they call it. Looked like it was out. But, boy, right there, a definitive call of in, 5-3. Jonathan Guyton back to serve here. Don't forget, we'll have All-State named. We'll have MVP of this one. And All-State, and a rare error from beyond the line by Guyton.
Oh,
To the net it goes, knotted at 5.
bit out off balance there.
This is eerily similar to game 2, the one that the Storm held on to. You almost wonder if fatigue is getting to these guys because we've seen a lot of them go into the net.
Yeah.
And those long volleys will cause that.
That they will. A lot of moving around, trying to get the position.
Good work, Mason Quartermont. Hudson Hall in now to serve. Over there in the stands, a Hud the Stud sign was being held up. That's right. Family supporting Hudson here, 7-6 in this one. Diving after that one, but not able to get it was all. And good service from Jace Lee. One's going to chase out up into the scorer's table.
And beyond.
And a timeout is whistled there, not wanting this to get too far out of reach. 9-6, last 3 points under the service of Jace Lee. What do we have coming up tonight, Chuck?
We have, we won't be broadcasting it, but there will definitely be an LSU game on somewhere amongst our vicinity.
Yeah.
But we do have the ACEL, the Association of Christian Educators of Louisiana. Their 8-man championship football over at Tioga High School on the grounds of where that new turf was laid this year.
That's right.
Replaced.
Jumbotron is there. Nice facilities and press box. And
press box 2 years ago. So, yeah, it's made some improvements. Got some nice LED lighting up there. Nice, bright LED lighting.
JPG will be going for back-to-back state titles.
As well as with
ACS will be looking to derail that
train.
That title hope. That's correct. And we'll be here to cover it all from kickoff to final trophy award. Oh, big time block there. Cash went up to put one over, and Noah Walker says, I don't think that's happening here. 9-7. And they will bring Johnny Shields back in, and that sends Avance back to serve.
Block.
That one put away by Jared Perrin, and Jared having a good championship match himself.
Not worried of finding no open spot on the floor. Just hit it at somebody.
Hit it at somebody. That's right. Hit them where they ain't. Boy, I'm telling you, on fire is Jared Perrin.
Yes,
they have lit him up in this one. And look, those are not intentional flame jokes. It's just the way that describes that young man. He is willing this third game. Yeah. That one in, hits the line, much to the chagrin of the CHA Northeast Flame. And they'll rotate in and out. John Carter, Nicewonger comes in, and he will swap spots with Jet Ivy. Don't expect Jet to be out very long. He's a force around that net.
Yeah, it's all
the fun that Cash has out on the court. And I'm telling you what, Jared is single-handedly taking care of things around the net, and he will go back to serve. You know, if you can put a couple of points together here, you give yourself a little bit of space in this one.
Yes.
And now you start counting points. Similar to counting outs in baseball. How many do you need?
Right. You increase
that
up.
went in from Guyton, and you can see, Chuck, that they're starting to feel it.
Yeah. You start pulling the pressure out of the storm and watching it kind of just go into the ground.
Dissipates.
Yes, indeed. Some timeout call here by the Storm.
Well, another great day of ACEL volleyball activity. Games last night, the semifinal games.
There we go.
Yeah, for those of us decibly challenged, that was this is what that was. They're dancing.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Little fella has done that every break. Got out there with some signs and danced down the lines.
And then you got a young lady dancing up in the bleachers.
Yes. Yep.
None better than the Og Crusaders sign earlier today. Og.
That takes them all, I'm telling you.
13-8, Flame of CHA Northeast behind Perrin, who has been super strong this game 4.
Oh, almost.
Look, when Lincoln Powell fires up, you get out of his way. I mean, that ball's coming.
He's getting some elevation off that floor.
Good work inside Dalton Alds.
That's a strong Flame right there.
14-9 here in what could be a deciding game 4. Quartermall sets that up to Powell. Good save by Perrin. They'll try it again. This time it finds the court. And those two, when they work in sync, and they were captains of this one too, when they work in sync, they're solid. Reminds me a lot of Jones and Procell from earlier.
Oh, yes.
A lot of confusion out there, but Brown steps in and says, I got it for you guys. Sure what they called there. Was it a net?
I think so. Thought I heard somebody say net.
Well, they're serving, so it clearly was 15-10 in this one, and Guyton back to serve once again. Last time he went in the net with it, and this time he goes in the net with it, and he's got the yips there, the shanks. Yips.
All right, they're
10 cup.
10 cup.
Right.
That's it.
That's exactly where the reference is. That's right.
Nice dig out.
Indeed it was, and that one just a soft hit.
Effective.
Perrin is doing some work here in game 3. It's been 3 different stars in the 2 games and then halfway through this one. First game, it was Guyton. Second game, it was, who did I say that it was? Jet Ivy, and then Jared Perrin.
Scoreboard right on the screen.
If it's 16-11,
Yes.
it is.
I accidentally hit the reset button, I guess, when I was trying to hit the plus.
Okay.
Snickerboard fingers.
Oh, good work. That one just got across, and that is the aforementioned Jet Ivy. And the CHA Flame fans are starting to feel this one now.
And Lincoln Powell, all he could do is look up and take it in the face.
Not going anywhere, though. (17-12). This is Hudson Hall back to serve. Gets that one across.
Let's do it.
That's what the sign says. The sign's up now. Back to Brown it goes. Powell sets this one to the far side. And, well, I mean, just the network by the Flame team. Didn't see it coming. Good work Good work by the Storm.
Yep. Got a little assist from the net there to mess up the timing.
It's going to be blocked out of bounds. Good work on the spike there. And Jared Perrin has taken over game 3 here. Game 4, correction. Sends that one deep, does Cash. In that middle 14 to 19 point range, anything goes, but you get over 20.
Yeah.
And now you're starting to say, okay, this is our path to and I guess they were talking a little bit more about it instead of playing there, and it lands between Guyton and Jace Lee. Good work that time, just softly getting it over. And here comes a big time block right in the middle of it by Jet Ivy.
Say that name one more time.
Jet Ivy.
Just want to make sure I was hearing it all right.
You are.
Several times.
Jet Ivy. Jet back to serve this one. That one's on the line, and that's going to be in. And I've held on to the jokes about jet fueling this game today.
In the flame, jet fuel with flame, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I've stated those. Some of them are too easy. There's Quartermont with the serve.
Even they make sense to me,
Especially that, Guyton hits it, but it's out. 19-17, things tightening up here. Storm have to win this one to force a deciding game 5 for the state championship. Flame can end it here. Jace Lee gets that one. Guyton rears back and delivers that one, and it's just the emotion out of that young man. He has been a force for the Flame. Get that 20-point mark, and there's Guyton trying to get the spike and doesn't get it. Good dig. Guyton will set to Cash. Good work by Lincoln Powell. There's a lot to go in this one. It's just so interesting when they change players on there.
Yeah. The low high or the stalled high five.
That's right. Wow.
That was a beautiful
big time shot. Yeah, Dalton Alls, one of those seniors, delivers that one in 21 now, and that will bring Brody back into the game to serve. What a CHA team can feel it, huh?
Yes.
That one is up. Brown's there to return. It's got to get over. Quartermont does that. Guyton sets it up, and they're looking to reset to him. Oh, good work at the net. That is Jace Lee that does that.
Nicely done. What I've enjoyed about watching Guyton, he'll come over and he'll either be there with the jump up double wall, or he'll be right there with the other one, and he'll jump up at the same time while somebody else is killing it.
Just that. What a dig there. With the splits and the kick there. Ouch.
Ouch, indeed.
Ouch, Dalton Alds. 22-19. Having to put a couple of points together to get this thing tied back up. Remember, you have to win by 2 here. Got to get it over, though, this time. Big work. Lincoln Powell continues to be that guy around the net. Guyton slams that one, but a good save here. Powell going up off the scoreboard, bounces around and down. 22-21. Storm trying to come all the way back in this one, and they can feel the momentum over on their side of it. Jace finds the soft spot there. 23-21. Now you got to watch this serve. The last two times that Guyton has been back there, he's hit it into the net both times and been visibly shaken with himself. Now you just got to think that it's not mental. Adjusts and almost sends that one long, but does it. That one put there by Perrin and one away. I'm sorry, Jet Ivy. And the Flame are 1 point away from extinguishing the hopes of the Storm in this one.
Settle his nerves in his tummy and just get it over the net. And does indeed.
Got it there, and this one's looking like trouble. Saving it there. There's a double hit by each. That's the Roofs. Got to go over now, and it does. This has been the oddest of the volleys. Powell sends that one back, but Guyton digs it. Oh, what a save on both sides of it. Potential game point and championship point. That one sent down. It's got to be out. Quartermont's got to get it over, and he does.
Good awareness where that pole was.
That one's going to go on, and it's going to be a state championship for the CHA Flame.
They got a call here. They want to check and see something. If it was a carry, I guess.
They're going to talk about it. So celebration. They're shaking hands. They're clapping. Not sure on this one. I got to believe that means game's over and that's the championship. And we're going to wrap things up here momentarily. We'll get down there and get who is our Chuck. I'm thinking here.
I think you're right. My goodness, what a great morning and afternoon so far of ACEL Championship weekend we've had. And, you know, this started out with volleyball Friday night. Besides what we other things that we do.
A lot of football Friday night.
Whole lot of good games going on. I'm not sure how we did as a station, if you will, of our teams winning, but I know two of them did that we're sitting here.
Two of them, absolutely they did. It was a lot of fun. Trojans moved to 8-0 on the season and move up to number 2 in the power rankings. And goodness gracious, what a night it's been. And now don't forget what an afternoon it's been. Don't forget, we are an hour and 18 minutes from literally kicking things off over at Tioga High School.
We ain't done yet.
Game 17, broadcast 17 in the books since Wednesday. We'll have number 18 tomorrow night, or tonight. Tomorrow night, nothing.
Man, that's a good thing. We like what we're doing.
Well, I'll be doing highlights is what I'll be doing.
No, it's a good thing we like what we're doing, you know.
Indeed it is.
We appreciate your comments. Thanks for letting us know when things aren't going right. If we have a mishap or whatnot, we appreciate that because we know that you're watching. We know that you're concerned. We want to put out the best product for you that we can, and we work towards that. Whenever you're watching the shows and whatnot on our stations, give shout outs to your team, to your favorite player. We love the positive reaction. I'm going to take this headset off so we can hear the PAs.
champions, PHN. Varsity All-State winners. First team All-State center from CHA, Jared Carrot. Rivera from Alexandria Storm Tide. From Alexandria Storm, Mason Cordova. From CHA, Jonathan Guyton. From Alexandria Storm, Lincoln. From CHA, Dalton All. From Acadiana Homeschool, Elijah Chopin. And from First Baptist Christian School, Matthew Brandt. Your boys varsity first team all state. Two, 446 is offering up a player of the game for each of our games today. So the boys varsity player of the game from CHA, Jonathan Guyton. Team 5, ACEL Varsity Place Volleyball MVP. From CHA, Jared Garrett. And finally, your boys volleyball coach of the year, Raymond Terrence.